have it schemed up to where you think you can break through to block it, or is it just you go hard every play and if it happens, it happens?
Just go hard every play.
Yeah.
Like Coach Brown said, teams really look at special teams, and if and if they fire up hard every play, then that defines their team. It's like sometimes people think special teams is off play, but really it's not, because it can be a defining moment of the game. And he tells us to go hard every play, but it was fun.
He said Pooler helped too by getting a good push. Can you walk us through what you saw in that crack?
Pooler was on the outside. He pushed the guy back, and I just saw that gap open wide, and I just reached my hand out and blocked it. Never blocked a field goal before.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was fun, but just got to keep pushing. Last week's win, it was a win, but we can't dwell on the past. We just got to work towards Missouri this week. And we got to just focus on their schemes, focus on their runs, and then get after it this week.
Neil mentioned that as much as anybody, this scheme either frees you up or plays to your strength. Can you kind of speak to why that is?
Being a one tech compared to a zero, as a zero, you kind of have to just absorb blocks. But as you're a one, and our plays we run, it kind of gives me freedom to do what I need to do to make a play, and if it makes me it allows me to use my athleticism. And I'm grateful for that, because I've always wanted to play a shade or something to where I'm not absorbing blocks, but we're all working as a team, and it all works out for us.
I know the defense had really good numbers last week, right? But that's JMU versus going into an SEC venue. How do you, not pat yourself on the back, but how do you translate that to a tougher test this week?
You just remain focused, remain locked in. Like I said, last week was a big win for us, but then again, it was in the past. We can't dwell on that, so we just got to just look forward to Missouri this week. Like I said before, you just got to it's another game. It's just opponent number 2. Yeah, like I said, we did have a good game last week. We just got to just remain locked in.
Your emotion and the intensity of playing this game really comes out in your celebration. After you block the field goal, after you got a sack, do you know what you're doing, all the fist pumps, the things, or is it just all coming out?
It's just, I feel like after a play, that emotion shows how hard you work towards what you've tried to accomplish. And I feel like I've worked so hard to get where I'm at right now that I just got to let y'all know, I'm here now, and I'm ready to play, and I'm gonna give you guys my all every day, every game.
You're the only D lineman to go over that magic number of 40 snaps. Are you trying to make it so you're the hardest guy to pull off?
Yeah, I love playing football. Coach Leslie, he likes to rotate us a lot, and when I'm in there for about 3 or 4 plays, I'm wasn't enough, but I want to keep playing. I just love playing. And he wants to rotate us more. He said I got more snaps than I would. It was kind of a short game, only 67 snaps. In the Big 12, it's usually 95 to 100, so I won't be playing 70 snaps. I'll be playing lower than that, so they can rotate the guys more.
How did you guys feel as a group after looking at everything?
We felt good as a group. Feel like we accomplished something. People coming to this game didn't think their defense would do good, or actually our whole team. But I felt like we've took a step in the right direction, and we're just getting better as the game's going, practice going.
Ruben's impact, how big has that been, both off the field and on it?
The first day Ruben came, just always wanted to get work in. Didn't want us to get breaks, kept on wanting to get work. And I noticed that since the first day he came, and he's kind of our, I would say, our main battery to our defense. He keeps the energy going. He's the hardest worker on our defense, and just we all feed off his energy, and it showed it.
When you block a field goal, I don't want to say it's luck, you're swinging blindly, right? Kind of thinking where it's going to be or whatever. Or do you have a good idea of my hand has to be here because? Coach
Leslie, he teaches us to not put your hands straight up, but put your hands straight out. And before I blocked it, I kind of looked at where he was, because he was about to kick it as soon as I got through the hole, and I just projected where the ball was going to go, and it hit my hand. So.
Feel good?
Yeah, it did.
Did it sting?
Yeah, I honestly didn't even feel it. It hit my tape. Oh. And then my adrenaline was pumping so much I couldn't even feel it. So, yeah.
How many have you barely missed in your career?
I blocked that one. I missed a few during practice, barely, but other than that, I haven't.
How hard is it to go on those? Because you said it can be an off snap, and you play a lot of snaps, so you realize that it doesn't happen very often.
It's hard because that play lasts roughly 2 seconds, 3 seconds, and everything's got to go so quick. And like I said, one mistake, a mistake on the offense can, I want them to pay for the mistakes they make, and just both. Did they?
Did they make a mistake there? Because it seemed like that they were slow on the snap, maybe, and all of a sudden people were through, which is typically something has to go wrong when you block.
Yeah,
Like
the B gap was wide open because we had two people. We had Reese on this side and Pooler on the other one. And they just kind of blocked them and left me open. It was, so I'd say it's a mistake.
that. You gotta catch that then, right? Okay.